Cardano is setting up one of the most bullish scenarios I've ever seen for ADA in my years in crypto. And in retrospect, you can't believe that you missed the signs because I think they're obvious, everybody. And I got 3 projects that we're going to look out for that are, to me, one of the top projects on Cardano. And we'll tell you how many tokens you need to become a millionaire. And then I got 2 extra picks for you folks. And 3 quick reasons why I'm bullish on the market in general right now. Trump has a clear message on crypto. You can see he is speaking about CBDCs, your right to custody Bitcoin, and he's about to speak at Bitcoin Nashville. It's going to be massive. Also, we just had a massive selling pressure from the Germans. They sold $3 billion worth of Bitcoin, and then Mt. Gox sold another $3 billion worth of Bitcoin, but that pales in comparison to the $12 billion in cash that FTX is about to send back to its victims, and to me, this is going to be a massive bullish event for crypto, and if it were me, I'd likely re-enter the market, try to claw back some of those Satoshis, and I think a lot of people are going to see, well, Bitcoin's already pumped. You know, Ethereum is, within striking distance of its all-time high. They might start looking for some stronger projects to put their funds into, and I think Cardano and the ecosystem under Cardano is going to explode. And last but not least, we got the whales signaling that the spot ETH ETFs are live. You can just see right here, massive amounts of ETH is being withdrawn from exchanges this week, signaling massive accumulation ahead of the ETF launch. ETH being labeled as a commodity is going to be huge. Can Cardano follow? Now, let's talk about the 3 projects that I'm excited about. We're going to look at 1 DeFi play, 1 real-world asset play, and 1 dpin play, and figure out how many of these tokens do you need for you to be a millionaire this cycle. Now, first one we're looking at here is going to be Meld, everybody. Meld, it is a DeFi play, and they're trying to onboard users from different chains. For Cardano DeFi product to succeed, they're going to have to reach out to users of these other ecosystems. Meld actually building a wallet dApp supporting multiple blockchains, and they also have an ETH bridge, huge on-ramp. If we just click on their status right here, you can see they've now just hit 100,000 wallets. So Meld is going to be the DeFi play. Now, as far as price goes, it is currently under a penny. You can get it under a penny, and the price has really never been lower. But there's a little bit of hope on the horizon. When you look at the market cap, well, you can see the market cap is down. The tokens have been issued. How many tokens do we got left? Almost nothing, everybody. You can see the total supply is 4 billion. They have released 3.8 billion. So now we don't have that massive just wave of selling pressure coming our way like we did in the months past. So now is the opportunity to buy Meld. If you look at what they're doing, great communication from this project. They were just at ETHCC. This was in Brussels. So they're reaching out to the ETH projects. They're trying to onboard this ecosystem into the ADA or the Cardano ecosystem. And when it comes to communication, I would say this is the most communicative team in all of ADA, at least in all of ADA DeFi. Meld is just putting out these dev diaries like crazy here. You can see dev diary 95. Tell me, does your project have 95 dev diaries? And they have so many, you figure, all right, when I click on this, it's going to have, we changed the font on the website and 2 other things. I just dove in a little bit. 1, on the web page, they did all this stuff on the web page. On the mobile app, they did all this on the mobile app. On the back end with Solidity, they did all this stuff as well. And then you look at the infrastructure, they're also running some stuff for the infrastructure. You're like, well, they must have just posted, once every 4 months? No, it looks like they're posting every week, everybody. So very strong project when it comes to the devs building. The devs are building something special here, I think. Now, when it comes to price target, you see on market cap, this thing was within striking distance of $100 million. If we hit 100 million so easily, I don't want to say this is going to go to $1 billion or 500 million, but I think a $250 million market cap is very doable for Meld. So this cycle, I think Meld hits 250. If we do the math, that's going to be roughly a 7x from here. So you can see Meld just a fraction under a penny, but if Meld were 7 cents and you want to be a millionaire, you're going to need 1.4 million tokens right there. And I would say, this would be enough to be a Meldinaire or a Meld millionaire. All right, if we go back to the thread, the second project, coin number 2 to be a millionaire is going to be Book. Book.io. It is a project I posted in the past. Just clicking on the breakdown I did a few weeks ago or about a month. Why am I bullish? Some centralized listings coming soon, credit card support coming, EVM bridge, and read to earn, which is the #1 reason I'm bullish on this project. If you don't know what Book is, well, it's kind kind of in the name, everybody. Book is focusing on a read-to-earn narrative, or you own your content. You own your book. Now it's not where you just license a book from somebody, but I'm going to actually let them describe it. They got a really, really good about 10-second breakdown here.
All retailers only sell a license to view the book.
All right, so when you buy your book on Playbooks or Google Book, whatever you're reading, Kindle, you don't own it. You have a license for the book.
She has no way to sell her books when she finishes them. But what if, like a physical book, she could resell her books in an open marketplace and see the total value of her library?
Okay, awesome stuff right there. I've listened to publishers, I've gone to BookCon, and the publishers are excited about this because now they can introduce rarity into a book ecosystem. So comic books have learned this, Pokemon cards have learned this, but if you go buy the new Stephen King book, you're not, oh, I opened it up and it was sealed and I got a variant cover that's worth more money. Publishers want that because it'll drive sales. So publishers, they actually love book. I love book. I think it's a fantastic project. But they're building tons of stuff, folks. They also are now branching into audio and some other aspects, video as well. So big, runway for what book can accomplish. And they also have Stuff.io. It's a little bit more of a departure into the non-book realm for their ecosystem here. But now let's do some price targets for book, everybody. Now, book right now, it is under 2 pennies. We told you about this literally the day it launched. So you could have got in under a penny. You could have got out at 4 cents. Right now, I think is the time to accumulate. You can see it in the chart. It looks like it's now starting to coil back up to the upside, potentially going to make a cup and handle pattern. And then that's when we can get that next leg up, maybe towards the later part of the cycle. Right now, only a $24 million market cap. Well, where can book go from here? You can see in the past, that thing was cruising all the way up to about a $40 million market cap. Is now falling back a little bit. And from these levels, I actually think book is going to hit about a $200 million market cap. Now, with the $200 million market cap, we're going to get about a 15-cent book. Now, you can see it's about a little bit less than a 10x, a little bit less than a 9x. Now, we end up landing at about a 15-cent book. Now, you could probably... You see, you're going to need more than 1 million tokens here, folks. We didn't want that number. Actually, let's change that. We're going to say it's going to hit 15.1 cents right there, folks. That was a little scary. And you got to get about 662,000 book tokens for you to be a millionaire this cycle. Now, Iagon is going to be the next one we're looking at. And when you look at the price, Iagon has been beaten down. It was hyping during the dpin narrative, during the AI pump, and it has just been falling down ever since. Iagon is going to be a dpin play. It stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. It's going to be the backbones or the building blocks of AI. So Iagon right now, $27 million market cap. But what the heck are they, doing? Well, they're trying to protect your data, everybody. You can see they're actually tweeting about the recent chaos. Unless you're under a rock, Windows, we had a worldwide global crash. You can see the CrowdStrike update crashes Windows systems across the globe. Planes were down, banks were down. It was chaos out there for a period, but it looks like, they're now starting to button it down. Iagon actually tweeting about this recent global meltdown with all these Windows PCs, and they really bring up a really awesome thing that Iagon's building. So in the light of recent IT chaos caused by the update, it's clear how vulnerable these centralized systems can be. The massive disruptions underline the importance of secure, resilient, and compliant data storage solutions. So these companies that are holding your data, maybe planes are requiring, these Windows PCs to run properly. They don't want to be liable for any kind of financial harm you might have. You miss a flight, I might be able to sue you now. And so they need to comply and they need to follow local regulations. Well, Iagon has something that VCs are going to love, big money's going to love: compliance in a box. Adhering to regulations is complex but critical. Their compliance in a box simplifies this, ensuring that the data storage complies with various global regulations. So now you don't have to worry about, well, I don't know what the European Union might want, and I don't know what China might want, and I don't know what American authorities might want. Go to Iagon. They give you the compliance in a box. This is going to be massive in the light of all these global meltdowns that we're seeing. But let's talk about to be a millionaire. Who wants to be a millionaire? Hit that like button if you do. $27 million market cap. Now, at one point, Iagon cruised past $100 million market cap. So from $100 million, I think we can get pretty close to a $300 million market cap. Now, that's going to be close to an 11x. Now, if you do an 11x from these levels, we're going to be pretty close to 81 cents per Iagon token. And if we were to do the math, everybody, you're going to need 123,000 tokens for you to be a millionaire this cycle. Now, I said I was going to give you 2 sleeper picks as well. I love Ada Whale, all the content that he's making. He's really, really fantastic resource in the Cardano community. And he has 2 projects he just recently highlighted. Minswap Dex. This is going to be the Uniswap of Cardano. Their token is Min. Just recently updated their website. They got tons of liquidity pools, tons of trading pairs. So really, really cool website. You can get it for 2 cents right now. This thing was a $50 million market cap. Right now, sitting around 25. I think this can hit 100 million this year. So this could be a very quick 4x. And if you look at the max chart, this thing moves in cycles. I think we're about to have another cycle to the upside. Token number 2 for the sleeper pick is going to be Snek. If you're going to buy a meme coin, like I said on that tweet, just get some Snek, folks. They've been crushing it lately, and it's only about an $85 million market cap with 32,000 holders. This thing is also just, looks like it's starting to coil up. Nice trading in this range, the top of the local range, but I think this thing might play out to the upside. I could easily see this actually hitting a penny. Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy. I think Snek can hit a penny, though. That would put it pretty close to $1 billion market cap, say about 800 million. A lot of people say there's no way that could happen. But if you look at meme coins, $1 billion market cap, wouldn't even be in the top 5. And it's important to remember Dogecoin. If you look at Dogecoin during last cycle, Dogecoin's market cap was over 80 billion, pretty close to $100 billion. I think Doge actually will hit $100 billion this cycle. And so Snek, can it hit 1 billion? I think it can hit a little less than that. I think it can hit about, 800 million. And so, yeah, Snek to a penny, that's actually doable, folks. So that's the 3 tokens that I'm looking at in the Cardano ecosystem. Let me know down below, what is your favorite ADA project that I forgot to mention, and we'll throw it into the next video. That's all I got, and hopefully we'll see you in your diamond-handed Cardano alts at the top.